Another important game we have there in our second game. Rain or Shine started the conference at 1-4, but after 5 straight wins, they are now 6-4, and a chance to make it dun sa top 4 natin were for the Bolts. They have 2 games left. They have a 5-4 standings right now, and 2 wins can also catapult them dun sa ating top 4.
Willie Wilson sa labas. Yan ang binabanggit mo, Coach. He needs to be able to make those shots from the outside.
Yes, and just to make the defense decent. Because yung kanyang banta, yun ang designated doubler ni McMorrow. If he shoots that, and usually he will be wide open, the defense will have to second guess and probably change up a little bit on their points of attack.
Para sa Star Hotshot, pumasok na rin dito si Milton. He's seeing his first action. He's another individual who had a terrific game the last time out.
Oh yes, fantastic. He had 16 points prior to that game, only good for 5 points per game. So the bench mob of Coach Tim Cone were simply present in that particular game.
Yes, Milton swings it around. Simon all day to shoot. Bang! 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans.
And that is really surprising because we've played 9 games already, and that was the first 3-pointer made by Peter Jun Simon.
Well, sabi niya, today's the day to do it. It looks like we can't miss from the outside.
And he was wide open. Wala nang rotate sa kanya. Nahirapan na dahil masyado na siyang open. Coach Tim Cone happy with the performance of his players, of course, but his assistant coach Johnny Abarientos, and why not? They've been struggling to shoot from the field in the previous games, but not against Stock and Tex. In 34 points, that's a lot of points in our scoreboard for a quarter.
Ibang klase talaga. 22 points is decent para sa Barako. Baraka trying to get away, launches a long 2. Short. Another offensive rebound dito para sa Star, as if they need even more possession. Getting away inside, no! Offensive rebound na naman. Simon gets fouled, and he will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Just being beaten on 50-50 balls. They're the white shirts of Barako. Shots are taken. They are just so concerned itong Barako on the ball landing on their hands, but that's not gonna be, because wishing and hoping cannot get it done. You really have to work hard to get that possession.
Puntahan natin si Erica Padilla.
With shots just going in so easily for Star, Coach Koy is one to initiate composure. He calmly instructed his energy men to not be too tight. With a little struggle on one-on-one, it is important how Liam McMorrow should get touches. He needs to be active on the offensive rebounds and rolling after he screens. Sa ganyang paraan, mabubuksan niya other opportunities on offense to alleviate the bleeding. Balik sa inyo.
Both free throws went down. 17-point lead na naman para sa Star. Alam mo, there are stretches wherein talagang pinapahingan nito si McMorrow, but I don't think he's gonna have that luxury here tonight.
Oo, tama yan, dahil natabunan na sila ng first quarter by a big lead of 18. Ngayon, sunusubukan nilang humabol. Pero ang masakit dyan, all Filipino na itong Star Hotshots, at lalong namamaga pa rin yung kalamangan. So talagang mahihirapang magkaroon ng maliit na butas upang mapahinga ni Coach Koy ang kanyang import.
That might just not happen dito sa gabing ito. 19-point lead is the biggest lead of the ball game para sa Star Hotshots. Ababu does what he does best. 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans. Melton will lose it.
One of the best corner campers is this Dylan Ababu. He has mastered that shot dun sa deep baseline corner. Every time he gets that ball, ang iniisip na talaga, tira na lamang. But this is a critical juncture for Barako. They're down by 16 points and they gave their import a rest. So gusto ni Coach Koy sana magkaroon ng fluidity on both ends of the floor para mapaliit lamang ang kalamangan na hinahabol ng Barako.
Siguro narinig niya yung pinag-uusapan natin at na-realize din niya, you need to be able to rest your import even just for a little bit. And now trust your locals. Tignan nga natin a very, very important juncture para dito sa Barako Bull. Baroka. They swing things around here once again. That might be a charge.
He extended his elbow, aided by a little acting job on the part of Dylan Ababu's second turnover for PJ Simon. And this is the timing that Coach Tim Cone likes. While Liam McMorrow is on the bench, resting, pinasok naman niya yung kanyang import na plus 16 at this particular point.
Sabi na nga natin na magana nga yung lead, and it looks like with Blakely inside and no shot blocker involved to really challenge him,
Oh, yes.
it might be another dunk party para sa kanya.
Tama yun.
Chua hands it off. Yo for the three. Misses everything. That's a great effort. Put in there by Chua. Kaso lang, he's not going to be able to save it. As Chico Lanete sprints, wanting to get back into the game. And sabi ng ating opisyalis, you gotta wait for the next dead ball situation.
But we've seen Barako come back from a very deep hole. They did it against Meralco when they were down big after the first 2 quarters, but they were able to extricate themselves from a very tight situation. Dito, sinusubukan din nila, but they have to have a gargantuan effort. They're allowing Star to shoot on fast breaks, take shots and make from the 3-point area, and Barako are not getting the defensive rebounds.
Nagdagdag mo nila yung nakita nga natin doon, getting the offensive rebound
Yes.
and put back by one of the smallest men on the floor. And here he is once again, Barako on the run. Looking for Melton on the right side. Finds Blakely. Blakely short on that one. Again, another offensive rebound. And another possession. Baraka for three. Bang!
Marami kasing dead time itong Barako. As soon as a shot is taken, instead of looking and anticipating where the ball is gonna bounce, they're just looking at it eh. Swerte naman na yung bola bumabagsak dito sa mga kamay ng mga yellow shirts. At tumataas ngayon yung kumpiyansa nila dahil they know for a fact that they can get second or third chance opportunities. Second air ball para rito kay Joseph Yo. Cannot get his game going once again. He was not able to score in the short stint. As we take a look at his shot, nobody to block out. Second opportunity, this time good for Barako.
Yung tatak move of the game brought to you by Wholesome. Panatag ka pag Wholesome.
21 na. Ang laki na ng kalamangan.
Almost another getaway there. Chance here for Lanete. He's chased down, but he scores nonetheless.
So he had to be creative there because he saw the back of his head na tumatakbo itong si Taha. 7 points already for Lanete. At 19 naman ang hinahabol ng Barako.
Just about 6 minutes gone. Dito sa ating second quarter. They swing it around. Melton with a long two. Shot malakas. Blakely tries to stuff it through. Can't do it. Taha. The offensive rebound and boy, let's take a look at the numbers of offensive rebounds. Sobrang dami na to.
Well, for Star, they already have 10 offensive rebounds, but style points there for Chico Lanete.
Astig move brought to you by Jack and Jill. Iceman Candy. Ilabas ang tapang.
Now it's one way to get offensive rebounds, but it's really more damaging if you allow them to score. Second quarter alone, 13 points now for second chance opportunities for the Star Hotshots and only 3 for Barako Bull.
Talk about playing both ends. Look at the numbers. Very, very impressive.
21 assists against for the Star as compared to only 15. So they shot 56% from the field. And yes, it is impressive because they are moving the ball and they're sharing that leather, allowing one of their teammates to get high percentage baskets. The same thing as what is happening in today's game. And not only are they shooting well from inside the paint, they're also scorching hot from the three. They're 8 out of 14 in today's game from the 3-point area. And confidence-wise, they're only good for 28%. So talagang tinrabaho nila at kaya na naman nabibiyaan sila sa laban na ito.
Back into the ball game, back on the line after getting hacked. Knocks down that second free throw. Makes both. Let's check in now with Erica.
Nakukulangan sa galaw si Coach Koy mula sa kanyang mga players. They have been spending a lot of time just watching the game, sacrificing 50-50 ball that could have been theirs. Pakiusap ni Coach, rebound more, kunin daw ang bola to get the chance to execute. Sinabihan din si Liam na kung pagod siya, magsabi lang para makapagpahinga since all eyes are on him. Balik sa inyo.
Well, I guess McMorrow's not going to tell the coach that he wants to sit down anyway.
Oh yes, after losing 3 straight games, and they're down by 22 points right now. The biggest difference with Pinisi inside and a non-shooter inside for Star Hotshots is the way Liam McMorrow will play help side defense. He was not able to offer help there when Blakely was attacking the basket because he was concerned na baka makatira naman itong si Pinisi sa labas.
Not to mention the fact that he does have 2 personal fouls at natatakot siya na he might be forced to pick up a foul and he just might be heading to the bench whether he likes it or not.
Pangatlong foul na at kung titignan mo, kinamay niya eh. He is a 7-footer. Pag pumunta siya ron using his body, it might change the point of attack of the offensive player. Pero pag kinakamay mo, parang pagkain lang yan eh. Minsan, pag kinakamay, napapanis. Ayun, pangatlong foul na yun.
And now, he might be playing on borrowed time here in the second quarter. 2 free throws made once again and 53-29 ang ating talaan.
17 points na itong si Blakely.
And we still have a lot to play here in the second quarter. Not to mention the third and fourth. Intal, balik na sa laro. As he swing inside, looking for McMorrow, yung passes sa likod niya. Look at these 50-50 balls, coach. Nauna pa rin ang Star.
Maganda yung vision nila. Ang ganda ng timing nila sa pagkuha ng mga bola. Ito, mismatch, pero buti na lang maganda yung front defense nila nete. Nasiraan ng loob ng bahagya itong Barako because if you prepare a game plan against Star, you want to protect the paint. And nung first quarter, tumira na ng tumira sa 3. Kaya nagulo yung kanilang plano.
Ubalde with a steal and an easy lay. And attention, PLDT Home DSL subscribers. Upgrade now to a triple play plan that's DSL plus 66 Signal TV channels. Just add 400 pesos a month to your DSL plan. No cash out and free installation. Upgrade now at PLDTHome.com.
It's a quick ball movement there for Star. James Yap spotting Blakely open there in the short corner. And I was wondering why McMorrow simply stopped instead of at least challenging. But he has reasons dahil tatlo na nga yung kanyang foul. Ayaw niya nang maapatan sa first quarter, first half pa lamang natin.
Vance thought about it. Gives it to Malyari. Malyari masyado malakas. And there is another offensive rebound. No. Sabi niya, nabangga ako ni McMorrow. Dapat pang-apatan niya yun. They go to McMorrow inside and there with an authoritative stuff.
So yun ang isang pagkakataon na makakakuha ng punto si McMorrow because he's got the uncanny ability to run despite his height. At pag ma-outrun niya yung defenders, makakashoot na siya ito na catch and turn situation.
Blakely attacking once again inside. Looking for the foul. Ubalde gets away. Malaking bagay yung si Tauto pag pumasok tayo talaga sa PBA. Whoever picks him up is going to be an instant
automatic
contender.
Yes.
Lagi malakas yung pasa. Yeah. Outside, Pinisi, short. That would have been huge para sa Star. Finger roll not working.
Sayang yung mga pagkakataon para rito sa Barako. They're trying to quicken the pace so that they can score before the defense of Star Hotshots sets up. But hindi pa sila nagiging consistent on whatever points of attack that they like. And worse, they cannot stop this rampaging offensive onslaught of Star.
Yap for 3. Rims out. Pinisi with a steal. And they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. Yun ang drawback kung gano'ng kalaki yung paa mo.
Kung mga kasing laki lang ng paa ko yan, lusot eh.
Oh, lusot.
Kaya
pero
lang 15. Isa sa isang size ng paa ni Mick eh.
well, he does stand 6'11". Kaya hirap na hirap si McMorrow dito sa matchup nila. Intal thought about it, takes it closer. Spots up, Lanete for the jumper. No. Napakarami ng mga offensive rebounds ni Pascual sa araw na to.
Oo, tama ka.
And officially, that's his 4th. McMorrow goes glass. No. And here comes Yap. Just one player to beat. Napakataas nung kanyang teardrop. Intal. Sets up Ubalde. Ubalde easily blocked that time by Pinisi. Everybody going to a teardrop here.
Binato na lang eh. Natakot kasi that is what Marcus Blakely brings to the table. He can block actual shots, and not only that, he has the ability to change the shots of his opponent. Nakita mo ron, parang, uy, binato na lamang ni Pascual.
It's like he didn't want to have anything to do with the shot. Ito na lang, bahala na.
Bahala na.
Yap hits a three-point shot and extends the lead further.
The defense has to adjust with the number of three-point shots taken and made by Star. Barako must force their opponents to put the ball down and penetrate, because every time this opponent penetrates, at least may 7-footer sila to have an opportunity to block shots. But turnovers after turnovers happening here for Barako.
Patience ang pinakikita ng Star dito. Three-pointer in the way. Not gonna work. Intal gets away for two.
Nakakatawa naman yung challenge ni Pinisi na yun. Parang makukuha na yung bola. Pero at least nandun siya, di ba?
Para pakita niya kay coach. Sinusubukan ko, coach. Ha? Pero alam natin masyado siya mabilis para sa akin.
Lumusot sa kanyang mga kamay.
Final shot here going to be taken. Trying to protect that 21-point lead. Araneta will be called for a personal. Nasa team foul na. Ang kupunan ng Barako ball. Blakely gets blocked, but it will stay in this end of the floor. 1.3 seconds remaining. Pinisi is going down, thinking bola nung kabila.
Oo nga eh.
Pinisi open for three. Short. Halftime score after 2 quarters. 58 para sa Star. Barako Bulls got 37.